Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Trudograd with me, BringItDon. Before I forget, let's give this to Hexogen. And keep on looting this place. Alright, we'll speak to this guy and then we'll speak to Shrike about our next objective. This thin lad in a beret is clutching a large notebook and a bunch of colored pencils under his arm. Seeing Blaze, he breaks into a smile. Hi, he points at you. Is this your new friend? Your partner blushes beet red, hastily answers. Comrade Alexei, comrade. A revolutionary comrade, and nothing more. Understood. Okay, whatever you say. Geez, what's gotten into her? Alright, let's get to know each other. Alexei Isenave awkwardly shakes your hand with his notebook pinned under that same arm. Or Alex the Owl, if you'd like to use my nickname instead. Okay, Alex. Gives you a wide shining smile, showing off all 32 of his teeth. And my name is... Alexei's smile grows even wider. Donnie. Nice to meet you, Donnie. Now, would you mind answering a few questions? You're at the right place. Ask me anything you want. What can you tell me about Trudograd? I like this city. It's cold now, and there'll be flooding in the spring. The summer here is really sweet. I wonder if we overthrow the current rulers, will we still have a traditional holiday in July? How are things at headquarters? Everyone's on pins and needles. Not only do we have to seize power, we must repel the thugs from the north if they decide to attack Trudograd while we're fighting here. Tell me about yourself. Alright, I'll tell you. Only because you're clearly a good person. According to my mother, I was born in 86. Yes, the very same year. At the age of 3, I picked up a brush for the first time, and a handgun at 4. Then I, accidentally, shot my father. Clench his jaw. As a teenager, I began hunting to feed my family, and in my spare time I drew. When I turned 18, I had to bury my mother. After that, I went searching for myself and inspiration. In Trudograd, I found everything I was looking for. Pauses. Now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't have told you all that. How about we change the subject? Have you heard anything new? People are saying that the red dot in the sky, the Hesperus star, is in fact an asteroid. It's weird though. Are asteroids visible from Earth to the untrained eye? Some are, I think. Let's talk about something else. Pointing at the notebook. You're a local artist. Yep. Before that I worked for the Shoot to Kill print house. Did all their illustrations. Here, look at this. The old man flips through his notebook until he locates a particular drawing. On a hill of rubble and cobblestones, surrounded by green fog and the living dead crawling from below, a gray-bearded man stands armed with a futuristic pistol. To his left, a woman poses with a Kalashnikov. Hold your dashing horses, whippersnapper. Leans closer to the illustration. Isn't that the cover of my final book, The Last Battle of Major Hexogen? Jumping junipers. I could never have imagined I'd meet the author himself in person. Blushes and hands a sketchbook to Hexogen. Excuse me, can I have your autograph? The elderly compadre squeals like a happy schoolgirl and snatches the offered notebook and pencil, but casting a quick glance back at you, he quickly pulls himself together. The old man leaves a sweeping signature across the drawing, with the austere dignity of a famous literatus. Did Hex actually write something good for a change? The reviews were mixed, but I liked it. By the way, Comrade Trudov, I understand it was all based on real events. Is it true you had to fish your wayward, drug-addicted son from a septic tank, where he fell during? With surprising haste for his advanced age, Hexagen jumps forward and unceremoniously clamps a gnarled paw across the young guy's mouth. This is the end of the interview. Oh, since childhood, he's never been like everyone else. Psychiatrists told me he had a tendency to violence, possibly even psychopathy. He might just murder me if we anger him by quoting my autobiography. Turning to you with a forced smile. I'm not talking about you, in case you're wondering. Okay, whatever you say. No more questions. The old bastard. Oh well. Show me more of your sketches. The artist nods and flips to another page. The picture shows a man naked to the waist, wearing blue pants. He rushes headlong down the street of a destroyed city in the company of a black dog, firing 2 pistols at the crowd of mutants chasing him in cahoots with 3 dive bombers soaring above. I see you like drawing combat scenes. A weapon is more than a method of killing. Weapons are an art. When I arrived in Trudograd, I immediately realized what my paintings were lacking, namely blood, war, and gore. Yeah, you have an interesting source of inspiration. Yeah, he's not the first, and he won't be the last. Light art is the latest fashion in Trudograd. Blooming gardens, still lifes, puppies and kittens prancing under rainbows. I've drawn this style myself. When everyone is doing it, it's not so interesting anymore. I gotcha. By the way, I wanted to ask your opinion about the revolutionaries. My opinion of them is more or less good, otherwise I wouldn't have joined. But when Comrade Shrike talks about the future of the Trudograd, he always mentions the struggle against bourgeois remnants in art. But when I ask what he means, he quickly changes the subject. Look at the guy doubtfully. There's something else I wanted to say. Vlad hugs his bulky notebook comfortably to his breast. Look at the clock. Gosh darn. I love to chat, but business calls. Shrike absentmindedly flips through a small paperback copy of Morkoven's Dialectics. As you approach, he looks up from his reading and tucks the book away in his jacket. What shall we talk about, comrade? How are things in the committee? Quite good so far. Once we've taken complete control of the city, things will be even better. After the obligatory reprisals against oppressors and pests, of course. What's going on in the city? Discontent among the masses is growing. However, the citizenry has other worries, like the persistent rumors about a bandit army advancing from the north. You yourself must have heard these furtive whispers going around. Got any rumors to share? I don't find the rumors around here very entertaining of late. All they do is torture the mind, so don't even ask. I see. Let's talk about that 7th heaven pass then. The usually impassive Shrike frowns in displeasure. This again. What's up there that interests you so much? That place has so many Secret Service agents and other dangers. It's a wonder you can walk through without tripping over them. Cross your arms and stay silent. Very well. Keep your business to yourself. I won't ask again until I do. See, revolutionaries shouldn't have private secrets, only communal ones. Shrike is silent for a long time, thinking intensely about something before speaking. When he opens his mouth again, he no longer sounds irritated. Okay, let's not spoil our friendship over this. Even though our recent victories were the result of combined effort, you proved yourself a responsible fighter. Please, hold on to these 5,000 rubles and this pass to the upper level of the city. Just don't lose it. I won't be able to provide another. Accept the gifts. Thank you, Shrike. Belay your thanks, comrade. Hope you spend that money for the glory of the upcoming revolution. Oh, and Blaze. As long as your partner has that pass, you'll be allowed under the government dome. Be ever vigilant, and try not to attract the attention of the Secret Service. Aye, Comrade Shrike. You can rely on me. No, on us. Your zeal is admirable. Now go forth into the future. Salute him. Yeah, see you later. Yeah, I'm thinking... Here we go. A young revolutionary with a large notebook under his arm is pacing around the basement, periodically adjusting uneven books and rolled up posters. They have taken a bit more care laying everything out. Waving to the lad. How are you doing? I want to write a letter, yet the right words won't come to mind. Okay. I think this character in particular would have done better siding with the police, because again, I'm not here to upset like the status quo. I'm here for a mission. And so I think siding with the police who are already in charge would have been the more role-playing option. But I stumbled upon the revolutionaries by accident. Hasn't really given me a chance to swap sides. I could go back to the police station and see if we can. The last time I tried to talk to them, they didn't want to talk to me, so I think I had reached a point of no return already. We'll try one more time to see if we can get more quests out of this playthrough. If not, it's not a big deal. While watching you approach, the policeman straightens his shoulders and crosses his arms. He's blocking the precinct entrance. Hey, Sergeant Meshkov, 5th District. Hold your horses, citizen. But I need to get inside. I need a lot of things as well. A drink, a hearty meal, and a few hours sleep. But my orders don't account for such luxuries. Once we survive these terrible times, then I can let you in again. Why were you posted here? Because I screened the whole doorway just standing here. Nature outdid it herself when she made these shoulders. If you're asking more generally, take a walk around the city. Strikes and protests all around, just like at the factory. Foreign enemies slithered into Trudograd and is selling fancy lies to the unwashed masses. First he provoked the factory unions to rebel against the authorities. Next time he'll send some crazy jerk into the precinct with a grenade in his teeth. That's why I'm guarding the entrance. In conclusion, the guard eyes you suspiciously, but doesn't accuse you of anything. I got any rumors to share, friend? Policeman glances around before whispering directly into your ear. Rumors and hearsay are for old ladies. What I'm going to share with you is food for thought. I didn't see this myself. My sources tell me that before the factory riot, a foreign spy was seen in the company of the striking workers. They say it was John Bull himself. He was paying the traders British pounds for causing the authorities grief, and they took that dirty money. There's nowhere to exchange currency in Trudograd. That didn't bother those so-called union workers. Oh no. A few kind words and some colored paper is all it takes to buy a man's loyalty nowadays. Why do you think he did that? As if you don't know. You think people everywhere value progress, kindness, and barley harvest above everything else. Nope. Only in Trudograd. Other countries and city-states have different priorities. To them, there's nothing sweeter than stirring up trouble for us here. They stir and they stir, and they will stir once again. But it goes deeper than just harming authorities. What if I told you those pounds John Bull spread around the factory were covered in literal snake venom? Now half of those who took them are either dead or in hospitals. They never leave witnesses, you see. Not even among those they enslave with their false words. Okay, I see. I should get going. There's a door around back. I wonder if I can get in through the back. Probably not. Yeah, I see a guard standing there. We'll talk to this guy too. And then we'll get out of here. The policeman standing near the station entrance throws you a lazy salute and begins a monologue he's probably repeated 1,000 times before. I am Sergeant Barsakov of the 6th District Police Unit. The Southern Police Station is currently on lockdown. What if I want to go inside? Go ahead and want whatever you see fit. It's a free city, at least for the time being. What do you mean for the time being? What do you think I mean? If the rebels ever get the power they crave, everyone who opposed them will be shot dead or dragged into a labor camp and forced to build their vision of a better future. Now, why is the station locked down? A fucking comedian, huh? There's trouble in the city. People are going crazy over nothing. Once they stop acting like pea-brain jackasses, we'll open the station again. In that case, got any interesting rumors to share? Listen, citizen. Are you deliberately testing my patience? Go yatter to my colleague over there if you're feeling chatty. Jeez Louise. Fine. Alright, let's get out of here. To the checkpoint. Oh wait, no. We're gonna go look for a ghost. As rumor has it, there's a ghost over here. Now, I don't know if it'll appear during the day or not. I'm gonna wait till night just to be safe. Well, yeah, let's wait till night. Oh, is it this guy? It is this guy. You rub at your reddened eyes, take long, calming breaths and pinch yourself, but the translucent man doesn't go away. The phantom actually seems even more in focus now. Hello there. You're a ghost, huh? Want to chat? Hey. Yeah, I guess we can talk, since you can see me and all. Oh wait, I forgot. The translucent entity rolls its eyes, flies up into the air, begins howling while producing shiny balls of ectoplasm. The spectacle is very supernatural. We can talk, mortal, unless you're frightened by ghosts. Tell me, noble spirit, what lies beyond the veil? The toadstool-induced hallucination, or maybe a real visitor from beyond the mortal realm, scratches his chin as he ponders your question a while before answering. Meh, nothing too special, unless you died in the middle of a hangover, because then it never goes away. I haven't touched vodka since 1986. My hands go straight through the bottles. But still, each morning my throat is as dry as a cactus fart. What are you doing here, though? Why are you the only ghost in this ruin? The ghost's face blackens, and begins digging around in his pockets. Finally, he produces a heavy length of translucent chain. Then he shakes it and howls, just like any decent ghost should. Oh, I'm here because I have unfinished business in the mortal realm. I fell victim to a great injustice. A work-related dispute. My spirit will roam these lands until I receive my rightful compensation. What compensation exactly? You're prepared for more howling, the clang of chains, but instead your ghostly interlocutor simply states 170 rubles to account for unused vacation time. What injustice did you fall victim to? The ghost spits in disgust. His ectoplasmic mucus disappears just before it hits the ground. I was framed and for drinking on the job. They fired from the accursed inverter, without any compensation for unused vacation time. I went to confront Chief of Staff Nikiforov, and took a swing at him. But since this was around noon, I was already blackout drunk and I missed. Punched a spinning metal lathe, and got sucked into the machinery. I was dead before I could scream bloody murder. Now I roamed the land in search of my compensation. Were you asking for 170 rubles? No sweat. Here you go. Despite already being whiter than a doctor's sheets, the ghost alcoholic grows even paler. His puffy eyes go wide, and he reaches out with trembling hands to grab the money. Oh, my vacation money. My dear sweet vacation money. Thank you, brother. I'll put in a good word for you when I get to hell. I'll whisper in Satan's ear how nice you were to me. Yeah, you heard that right. Satan, in hell. That's where I assume I'm going. He handed the money over to the ghost, but the bills fall right through his hands and onto the ground. The gesture itself seems to be enough, however, to free the lost soul, or your vivid hallucination, from the bonds of this reality. Farewell, and thanks for freeing me. The phantom dissipates, leaving you with a severe headache. Local homeless people look at you with pity. You're lucky we're still using pre-war money, champ. Rest in pepperoni. I got an achievement for that too. 60 cents. Alright, to the checkpoint. Alright, let's fight these guys. I'll have a great chance of getting out of it. And I could always use more experience. Alright. Oh, darn it. I'm poisoned. Whoopsies. Also, I should have hopped out of my suit before I rested. Or waited for an hour. A hedgehog helmet. I forget if that's better than what they currently have equipped. $29 and $6. Yeah, it is much better. In fact. It's almost double the DR. It is double the DT. Alright. Well, let's all hold on to that. Do I have any fuel on hand? No, Hexagen has some. Alright, to the checkpoint. We'll have to explore during the day and at night. believe there's so many empty bottles laying around the city, considering most merchants pay at least 1 ruble per bottle. This is like a place someone would be sitting during the day, so we'll have to come back the other day and check that out. Alright, we'll talk to him in a second. Let's see if we can get inside of this building as well. The bearded man sitting on a stool is absently flipping toggles and whispering to himself. Because of his headphones, he didn't hear you enter. So in 15 minutes, I rolled the latest news, then I have to play some more of that darn music, I guess. Gently patting him on the shoulder. Comrade, can I bother you for a second? The man shudders and hastily removes his headphones. Huh? Hello. Did something happen? Nothing much. Look around at his equipment. What are you doing here? I'm a DJ for Voices of Trudograd FM. I report news, record programs and interviews, play music. Though the music part has been rather difficult lately. What's wrong with it? Instead of answering, the man flips open a small cabinet, shows you a bunch of miniature cassettes arranged in neat rows. They appear to be a quarter the size of standard ones. They announce their size heavily before closing the box. I have an interest in technology, and unfortunately decided to buy a special music playing device from a Guangzhou merchant. Japanese quality, he said. The sound would be great, he said. And how's the sound? Really that good? I guess, but not so much that your typical radio listener would notice. But that's not the problem. This player requires special cassettes, more precisely, microcassettes, which are produced mainly in Japan, and only in the late 60s. The music in this collection is alright, but unfamiliar to Trudegradians. That's bad enough, but the fact that there's so little of it, me constantly replaying the few tunes I have, is a disaster. How can I help? That's exactly what I'm getting at. I sold my old turntable to my colleagues at the Voskochny Rubez station, but I don't want to buy it back just yet. There's this tech specialist living outside the city, who collects and sells all kinds of equipment, including rare tape formats. We once crossed paths at Mikulich's tavern. He said he just bought a collection of microcassettes. We came to an agreement. I paid what he asked. Now I just need to pick up the order. But as luck would have it, I don't have the time to go meet him. With this mess going on in the city right now, with all these rumors of northern invasions and northern saboteurs, I need to be here to constantly update my listeners. So what I'm asking is, can you quickly go pick it up for me? Aren't you afraid I'll steal these tapes of yours? Why do you steal cassettes you can't even listen to? If you do bring them back, I'll pay 1,000 rubles. Good money, right? No deal. I'll dash over to the village and pick up your cassettes. Excellent. Go to Razdor Village. It's due south from the south gate of the city, and find Master Ilya. Tell him Sergei Radialov from Voices of Trudograd FM sent you, and he'll hand over the collection. I see you have a portable radio. Give me your frequency so I can get in touch with you, in case you get lost or something. Show me your frequency. Okay, I'll go figure things out. Oh, speaking of, let's talk to, Oh, it won't let me. I'm supposed to be making a deal for Professor Goryachev. So I could speak to this guy and get across... I doubt this is going to change during the day. So what I'll do is head towards Razdor Village now, because we have that other thing at Razdor as well. We have to dig up the grave. Alright, well, we're not going to let him execute the guy. Alright, easy going. Hey, some diesel. Fantastic. Alright, let's keep going towards Razdor. Knock out the 2 quests that we have there. Can't forget, I still have to find two more Grandmasters. Bomb a gun. Alright, I'm going to call the episode here, and the next one we will knock out the 2 quests we have here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Next episode, we'll knock out these 2 quests here in Razdor Village, probably return back to the checkpoint, and see if anyone is new, or any new NPCs show up during the day, and make our way to 7th Heaven. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.